Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome to another Madden 13 online gameplay. Today we got the Oakland Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. I got the cards for today. My opponent's got the Raiders, and my opponent is a sub. And this is part of sub night that I did Saturday night. One of the 8 games I played Saturday night. Yes, 8 games. In the span of 5 hours, I played 8 5-minute quarter games of Madden. So, yeah, I did work on this some night, and I was tired afterwards. I was hella tired after that, but it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Having a lot of fun playing with the subs and stuff. This game, it wasn't. I think it was like the second closest to the game we played. The games I played, I should say. And what do you call it? It was just a battle of like whose quarterback was worse. Who was worse, Skelton or the other guy? But we both switched quarterbacks. Actually, I had Cobb in the beginning, then I switched for Skelton. He had Pryor, and then he switched in Carson Bomber. So we're just a fuckery of quarterbacks. But yeah, that was that. But this sub game, these sub games were so much fun to play. Just talking to people in the party and stuff. I definitely enjoyed myself. You know, just a lot of fun. Just cool talking to you guys. I love doing that kind of stuff. Just love talking to you guys, whether it's in the party, on Twitter, stuff like that, and just meeting a lot of different people. In fact, it was so how small of a world this is. One of the people, actually, the guy I'm playing here, this guy goes to the high school I went to last year. That's how small of a world this is. I got subs from England and different countries, and then I got a sub who went to the same school as me and lives like 10 minutes away from me. Well, what are the odds? And the only way oh wow, what a hell of a punt, man. I got that like this 0.000001 yard line. But that's the only thing good about these Cardinals. Apparently we got a beast punter here. But this guy like literally goes to my old school. Like I was like, you're kidding. He named off the deans of my school. I'm like, wow, this guy really goes to my old school. And it was cool, you know what I mean? It's cool to find out stuff like that. And the other people I talked to, everybody was mad chill and stuff. We had a good time. Win, lose, or draw. All these games were fun to play. And here, like I said, this is a battle of whose quarterback was worse. And look at that. Who threw that? I'm not even sure. Pryor or Carson Palmer threw that. But this was all me. This has nothing to do with the quarterback. This was just me jumping a screen pass and taking it back for 6. Let's go, Darryl Washington. A game where points were hard to come by, that was a huge play in this game for Darryl Washington and me to take that for 6 there. So that was cool. I think it's like only the second screen pass I picked off all year. I mean, I dropped a few passes trying to pick out screen passes, but that's the second one I think I picked off, and both of them I took for 6. So that's cool. And then we murdered, I believe, McFadden with Adrian Wilson, but we could not get the fumble back. But that was a murder. But we ended up losing, what do you call it? We ended up giving up a touchdown, so that was not cool. He just ended up throwing like the perfect precision pass. His quarterback decided to throw a complete dot, like straight through. That was the absolute perfect precision passing. That's like the model of how good precision passing could be in this game. But this is the model of how good the flea flicker could be in this game, man. 2-minute warning hits, and we throw a pick, so that was not cool. And next thing I want to talk about the SportsCMM thing. I got eliminated today, I think. I'm not sure. I saw it on Twitter. I never watched those streams because I'm never home. But I got eliminated today apparently, which not cool. But at the same time, I was kind of happy to participate in a way. Of course, I was going for a while. I was happy to participate. And unfortunately, we couldn't come up with a win, so I'm kind of bummed out about that. We got knocked down the round of 32, but it's a cool learning experience, if anything. Like that's the most I took away from the SportsCMM thing. It's a good learning experience to figure out, what the audiences are looking for, what your own peers are looking for, more importantly. Not just the audience, but like hearing what your own peers have to say about the stuff. That's really cool. That's something that really helps me out. I think I'll be a really better commentator after the SportsCMM. I think I learned a lot of stuff doing it. And even still, I'm still gonna watch. I haven't watched all of it, but I watched like some of the videos. I'll still watch some of it as it continues to go. I suggest you guys do the same. It's on iPod King Carter's channel, and yeah, I had a good time in it. It's a really cool event. Shout out to iPod King Carter, Dave, Wiza, and Chase Money for running it, because it's a lot of work to run that kind of thing. It's a lot of work, and the fact that they're doing it so efficiently, that's better than anybody could have ever expected. That's better than anybody could have ever expected. They're doing a really, really good job with that. So shout out to them for doing that. And it's really a cool thing to give some people an opportunity to show up themselves. Like Bruce Ree. Everybody knows. You're following the SportsCMM. You know the story of Bruce Ree. Dude had like 40 subs before. Now I think he's hit 1,000, and he's going into the Sweet 16. So shout out to that dude. He's definitely doing his thing. And that's what it's all about. Those guys making a name for themselves. You got the big commentators like Golden Sports is in it. I'm just trying to use names relevant to you guys, and they're doing their thing. I think Golden Sports is in the round of 16 too. But yeah, it's just a really cool event. That's what I gotta say about that. So that's that. And now we're gonna hop back into this game real quick because we're kicking a field goal, and that still makes it, you know, if my opponent gets a touchdown, he could take the lead here. But, you know, like I said, touchdowns were hard to come by in this game, so hopefully we can hold them. We can let him score in a one-play banger earlier. Hopefully we don't let that happen again. So we're just going to limit him. And that's exactly what we did. We limited him, and, you know, the dink and dunk, some people just can't do the dink and dunk. I mean, sometimes I get frustrated. Everybody gets frustrated dinking and dunking. Sometimes you just want to take that shot, and you end up throwing that pick, and you're like, damn it. And that's exactly what happened here, kind of. I mean, it was 3rd down and 5. I don't know if he felt pressure or what, but he threw the pick, and that was big for us because now we had the ball, trying to get a 2-possession lead. I don't know how this dude missed the pass that bad, like really scouting. But 3rd down and 15, we throw like a really deep pass here to Andre Roberts. It was like an up and in route, and we went like 20 yards and then in. It was a pretty good route. I might run that more often. And I was trying to throw fades for Fitzgerald, but Fitzgerald cannot hang on to one thing I threw to him. And this was a big play though. 2nd down and 10. FL screen is locked, but we take off with Skelton, bring up a 3rd down and 2, and we convert to Larry. He hangs on to this one in the clutch, thankfully. And now we're just trying to bully our way in the end zone here with about 4 minutes left. Run this. Oh wow, that was stupid. I tried to jump into the end zone. Oh, I would have had a touchdown otherwise. But 3rd down and 1, we take a risk here. He was running to the outside, and I went backward, thinking that he would dive at me. And that's what happened. I actually went backward, and that worked out. You don't think that's possible? To, you know, going backward actually helps, but it actually helped me there. I went back a yard or so. He dived, he missed, and on this possession, he throws a pick to Darryl Washington. Washington's 3rd pick of the game, 2 CPU, and then the pick 6 with me. So that dude's probably getting MVP because no one on offense deserves it. Not Fitz, not Skelton, not, I don't know, Beanie Wells. I don't know what he's doing throwing the ball. I was just kind of messing around, you know what I mean? Just see some games just throwing halfback passes and stuff. And Fitzgerald finally comes down with a fade route here. I mean, otherwise, if that was a ranked game, I would have been milking the clock in this dude. But, you know, I'm just messing around, having fun, and stuff like that. And here, Carson Palmer. Who is this? Terrell Pryor, Carson Palmer taking off like that. Nah, it's definitely Palmer. The way he was going so slow, that was definitely Palmer. And there, Carson Palmer overthrew the ball, and his other receiver ended up getting it, but we get the pick with Patrick Peterson, and that ends up, you know, shutting down this game pretty much. So we played a pretty good game. These Cards came out with the win. Patrick Peterson taking this back almost for 6. We got at midfield, minute and 9 left. So once again, shout out to, you know, all the subs I played last night. I mean, I didn't get to play everybody I wanted to, obviously. I mean, I tried. I played 8 people. I played a lot of people. So if you didn't get to play last night, we'll probably play something next sub night. I don't know. I mean, I try not to play people like 3 times because I'd rather everybody have their chance, to be fair. So next up night, you know, just don't, if I didn't play you last time, don't give up. We'll play next time. And I'll try to play as much people as possible. Obviously, if my sub count continues to grow the way it is, it's going to be hard to play everybody, but I will try, especially at this point in Madden season where I don't really care too much for ranked games and I care more for playing subs. And here this dude gets a buzzer-beating touchdown. He was like, I want to score one more time, and Myers wanted to score one more time. But that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe for more games. Follow me on Twitter, I guess, and I'm out.